Hi, I have in front of me here a receiver wall shelf. Basically this is a two-tier model and it's designed for holding set-top boxes and mounting directly onto a wall, and presumably it'll be mounted directly next to a television that's being suspended directly from the wall as well, as increasingly common. So this is a really neat design in terms of very compact, easy to assemble. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to give an overview of exactly how we assemble this, and you'll just see the key stages to it. But the overall assembly time on this unit, in terms of mounting on the wall, probably take in the region of maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and then the actual assembly of the unit itself, the shelves and that, probably another 5 minutes or so. So what we have here is the outer box that comes in. We have a user manual which is in English, and it just gives a graphic overview of what you should get in the kit and the step-by-step guide on the assembly, which we'll see in a few moments. It's very straightforward. We have a total of 4 plugs here, and they're little plastic covers, and the idea of those is just to insert directly onto the unit to cover up where the screws are actually holding the bracket onto the wall. We've 4 screws or plastic plugs here that we use in conjunction with these screws, and the idea there is that it's actually, we insert the plugs obviously into the wall, and then we're coming along here and we have the screws going directly into those, mounting it there, and then we have an Allen key which comes with a set, and that has a couple of purposes here which I'm going to give an overview in a few minutes time. So that's basically it. There's a total of 4 screws here. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to give an overview of what this looks like at the back. So you can see there's a total of 3 screws currently in it, but in a moment there'll be 4 screws sticking out. And on the front here we have the 2 shelves. So in terms of how it comes in the box, we have the 2 shelves that are here, and we have the brackets that are underneath. So they're exactly the same. It's just a replica here, and here is exactly the same. And then we have the back section here, which is metallic. That gives a real strength to the bracket itself. And there's a plastic cover here, which is just aesthetics, just covers off on the top. So what we would do, and I'll just display this here, I would just get this screw here, I'll just push it straight through, and it allows us to come along, and we'll actually mount that directly onto the wall that way, okay? So we just need to use a Phillips screwdriver there, we can screw it directly into position. So we'd have marked out the thing. So the first part of the process is where we'd actually get the back bracket here without the shelves attached, mark out the 4 holes, drill it out, put in the 4 plugs, then come along and mount the bracket directly on. We might use a spirit level, something like that, to make sure we're getting it perfectly square, have it mounted on. And next we come along and we just do a quick assembly of the shelves. So what we could do is we can put the bracket directly on here. There's a little channel here which just pushes in, and we can use the Allen key to loosen this off, drop the bracket into position, and then we can actually screw the glass onto the little bracket that's here, supporting bracket, hold it in position and replicate it here. So we have the ability to mount this shelf close together as we've done here, or we could mount it on the extremes here, drop the shelf right down here to have the other shelf here. So we can tailor it very much to meet our demands. And when we have it finished, we'll just grab our plastic covers here, push them directly in here to cover the hole, and then what we'll do is we just get a plastic cover and clip it on top, and as you see, that's just giving an aesthetic finish on it. So these units are going to go really well, we believe, with the range of television brackets we have, because people are looking to move away from having set-top boxes mounted on top of tables or dressers or things like that, and having them mounted independently on the wall close where the TV is, and it keeps the cable runs, and the neatness of the thing is very, very impressive. So that's it anyway, an overview of the receiver wall shelf 2-tier that's available on freetv.ie.